Hello, it's Jake and the Jellyfish here on our way to Glasgow. We're about to do our first podcast, and the hot topic of today is beans. Baked beans, that is. Branded or unbranded. So what's everyone's views?
I think you sound like a Lynx FM DJ.
You do, yeah. You do. You sound like a... Yeah. I reckon Heinz all the way. Heinz.
I'm a big fan of Heinz. You can't beat a bit of Heinz beans.
Well, if you get an unbranded one, you have to like add herbs and shit, whereas Heinz is just fine as that.
My personal view is that Branston are the best kind of beans.
I don't know. They're the underdog.
The only thing I like about Heinz is that you don't have to have a can opener to open it. That's the only real benefit for me.
It's true that.
Yeah, but that's quite a big benefit. You don't feel that's like a big benefit?
It doesn't affect the taste though, does it? So surely we should talk about the packaging of beans. If we're going to get really into it.
We're going to get really technical. But to be honest, who doesn't have a can opener? Granted, at the moment we don't have a can opener in this van, and I do have Heinz beans, so I can eat my beans, whereas Steve can't.
Yeah, but it's going to be well more fun for me, because I'm going to be like, oh, I wonder, I'm going to like open my beans, and then I'll be like, and they might taste better than Richie's, so the suspense of my beans is ridiculous.
How much do your beans cost?
My beans cost 23 pence.
How can you say they're going to taste nicer than Heinz? Have you seen the packaging?
Because mine is just probably the runoff of yours, so it's fine, it's just a little bit runny.
Packaging for a start looks like it's been done in word art.
I don't give a fuck what the packaging
The
looks
taste's
like.
not going to be much better either, is it?
I bought some beans the other week from the co-op.
Oh yeah.
Just co-op home brand beans, and they weren't very good. Like usually, I can't tell like the difference between beans, but like this time I totally did. They were quite sweet, not good.
Usually unbranded is like a more bland, and you have to add certain things to make them taste good.
Like paprika.
The only things that I have ever added to beans is fish fingers and toast. That's the only thing that I've ever added.
Have you never had them with any other foods, like mashed potato?
Probably in a distant childhood memory, I've probably had them with a mashed potato, yes.
You, sir, have led a very sheltered existence. You may have travelled the world, whereas I have not, but you have not had beans with more than like two things. That's a very sheltered existence.
I'm not usually that full about branded stuff, but Heinz baked beans are fucking sick.
I'm going to put this out there, and it might shock a lot of you. I'm planning on consuming my variety of cheap baked beans on the cold front.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah.
We do have a camping stove, you know, we can use that.
I know, but I thought, like, when in Rome, let's have cold beans.
One, we're not in Rome.
That phrase doesn't really apply.
To be fair, cold beans are alright. Cold beans aren't too bad.
The beans on the whole, I've never been that big a fan of.
I'm just more concerned about the statement, when in Rome, eat cold beans.
That's about it.
On a topic similar, but not quite on topic, I'm not a big fan of Heinz ketchup.
Well, that's for another.
That's for
podcast.
another day, come on.
I watched it.
Are we going
Go on then,
to
quickly.
How do we sign off?
I watched the how it's made on, like how ketchup was made, and it's very interesting.
We can discuss that tomorrow.
That's it.
Tune in tomorrow to hear about ketchup.